Those two look familiar. Ah, it's Ippei and Shinojo! Guess they must be good friends, huh? Anyway, let's go say hi. Hi, Ippei. Hi, Shinojo.
Oh, it's you. Thanks so much for your help last time. I was just ordering some clothes when I ran into him.
You know these two as...
Yes, they helped me and Master Kamisato out a great deal last time. I've never had the chance to say thank you properly. What about you? How do you...
Also a chance encounter. Our lady had them join us as additional guards for a goods escort in order to sneak...
So we all know each other, huh?
Not exactly. We've only just met. We both came here to order some clothes. Somehow we ended up on the topic of Master Kamaji and Lady Hiragi's relationship.
It's probably fine.
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers those two had a thing. That's old news, though.
We have reason to suspect that
Wow, that's good.
Of course, this is just personal.
I was instructed.
They're both preparing for...
Lady Hiragi has been in...
This is wonderful news!
What's wrong? Oh, don't mind me.
Right? I think so.
Yes, but we shouldn't let... Now, if they sent me out to deliver what...
Shinoju doesn't look like he's taking this very well at all.
Sorry, I'm ashamed to be so out of sorts.
Are you worried about their...
Not exactly.
I get what you mean. I really do. We need this wedding to be set in stone before the celebrations can really begin.
What should we do?
I don't know. That seems a bit rude.
Right! If
I don't think it's a good idea.
it's fine. She and Ayaka are practically best buds.
I see.
Let's go to the Kamisato...
Yeah. This place impresses me.
We'll just wait here.
Ayaka wouldn't mind.
Honestly, even if we did come with...
All right then, we won't...
I await your
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing. Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us!
Hey guys, it's been a while. If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That voice. Toma, would that happen to be the traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan and Yashiro commissioner, Kamisato Ayato. Greetings, both. Ayaka is out today.
Oh, hi. You're...
Why on earth are you talking?
Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. Look, as soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere...
You shower me with praise undeserved, my little. There is no need to be quite so formal. This...
Oh, good. Because that whole spiel was really tiring just now. We heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi...
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet. I see. Well, the head clans of two commissions are to become joined through marriage. This is big news, since the Yashiro Commission presides over cultural and ceremonial.
Yes. And
Right! Makes sense. Two true lovers become.
It is. High-profile matrimony.
all right then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best wishes of the Kamisato.
No need. I'll visit them personally this time.
Huh? But you...
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The Kamisato clan must demonstrate an appropriate level of respect. The work of the Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious. Normally, weddings and other ceremonies would come under the supervision of my sister, but she is presently occupied with other matters, and I happen to have a little time to spare. Oh, and would you two care to join me? I presume you two have a special connection with the individuals in question, or you would not be quite so This being the case, why not come and offer your best wishes too?
Oh, it's not as interesting. We just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although wait, does that mean we helped make this wedding happen? All right then.
I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely mean we are spared the...
Wait, you're the Yashiro Commissioner? But you can't do small talk?
Small talk is a chore. Toma, I'm heading out with my two guests now. I'll leave the residence in your capable hands.
Not a problem. Take care. Where we headed this time? Really? What's wrong? Well, the
Let us find shelter from the rain.
Ah, you're finally...
Yashiro Commissioner!
They're friends of ours. Paimon will do the introduction.
So it's true. Well, there we have it. That's it then.
Great, so our hunch was spot on.
It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you. So I would be much obliged if you could keep it in strict confidence until an official public announcement is made.
But don't worry, sir. We give you our word. We won't...
That puts my mind at ease. Now, on the topic. We'd like to pay a visit to the Kujo clan.
Of course not.
I guess this is where
Aw, cheer up,
I'll try.
All right, then.
Okay. Thanks, Ippei. I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant...
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. In fact, I'm not here on official business. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be.
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well.
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize. I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task, so I can live up to everyone's expectations.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say...
I'm flattered, but I would...
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Come on now. Pardon me.
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. It's a joyous occasion. Lighthearted is exactly how...
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing? Do you think it's... too...
Of course not. Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed to stand in its... No doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, you will have factored this into your...
Indeed I am.
So, please be confident. When your mind... Nevertheless, there is just one...
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But if you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans, the kinds of rumors that may begin to spread both among the
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending... So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much...
I can see where you're coming from. But you're only postponing the problem, not solving it.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her... Well, sort of. It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter.
Huh? Really?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face.
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only... After making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes.
Okay. So you discussed it and decided on a date?
We did. I guess. And you know what? I think it was about time. No matter what happens next, I will always be there for...
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just won't stop talking.
Apologies, my friends.
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at rest. No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. If I had, I wish you a joyous wedding when the day...
Yeah, even if it's kinda irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still...
Thank you all. It means a...
We have some other business to attend to now. Until...
Very well. I'll see you out.
He seems busy.
You're right. Kujo, what do you think, Traveler? He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiragi. It bothers me also. But, unfortunately, attempting to seek the truth of the matter...
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come...
I see. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and I must be caught. Secondly, and more importantly, the person involved doesn't... If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may...
You do have a point.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. Sort of. My opinion, if the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is... We don't know yet. I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked.
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's end.
Huh.
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan if she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji. Perhaps they can navigate the challenges. Well, life isn't always a
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently visit Rito? I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner. To what do we owe the honor on this fine day?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing just now. I come bearing the felicitation. Would Lady Hiragi happen to be available?
Our lady is entertaining guests right now, and we're not entirely sure how long she...
But please, do come in. We will arrange some tea and snacks.
Hey, Paimon is not an
You misunderstand. We don't wish to impose. We'll just wander around in the general... Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations. Please.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding, we're merely doing the best we can to make...
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan and even the
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care,
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the time. The owner always manages to come up with novel ideas. I'm one of his regular customers.
Oh, it's Tomoki!
Ah, it's you. Seems like you're always...
Oh? So you...
Yup, we tried his dango milk a while back with the almighty
Ah, I see. I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two. When I noticed he...
Thanks to you, it gave me the confidence on the one hand, so I gave it a lot of thought and finally came up with an...
Sounds interesting.
I've decided to give complete as well as dango.
Do they really
What if I were to...
The whole idea...
Lavender melon?
what?
I do indeed. Why?
You really think that's gonna...
It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary. Traveler.
Sounds like a...
3 milks with lavender melon, please.
No problem. Give me a sec... Here, your milk is ready. Give it a...
Yep, just as Paimon suspected.
I think it tastes all right. It makes me feel in touch with my...
Your review seemed pretty positive, but
Taste is your key concern, yet?
obviously, tasty.
Well said. If I could say the same was true for me, yes. Having my sister...
We're just past...
1 or 2. Let's continue. I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence. No, it was just a small detail. I was curious. Naturally, but
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the Tri-Commission. Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan, but now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan. If I belong to one of the assisting clans, but they didn't mention a word about that. They simply said they were... I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders. Keep a close eye on them, Hisashi.
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Where did you come...
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shimatsuban. He's been quietly watching out for us this whole time.
Merely doing my duties, sir.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
Well received. I'm on the case.
Oh, and I almost forgot. That milk I just had? Please order one more and deliver it to Toma.
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting.
Thank you, kind. Let's go and see her.
Go, Barbara, go! Hi, nice to see you again, Chisato.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some gifts.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi.
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that You must be so busy. Thank you so much for taking...
But of course. The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself.
Thank you. This was not an easy decision to make. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But...
Sounds like things are pretty tough for you.
Yes. But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promises of
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations, Lady.
Yes. Well, in case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just now. I was in fact meeting with one of the Kanjo Commission's office.
Oh!
He charged in all of a sudden and said that he had something very... He didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamaji. He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts. But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He pointed out that I am like the final pillar propping up my...
It's just two families becoming one big family though, right?
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences every... After the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward you may...
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but... I'm starting to have second thought. I'm so sorry.
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now that I've heard your concerns, I should offer to help you as best I can. For instance, by helping you gather your thoughts on the matter. Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the knot was prompted by a letter he received from you. But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy.
What? But that was... It was just a prop in his playful proposal, wasn't it? It was clearly purpose-designed.
Fancy lettering you. So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not have chosen this moment to be...
When it comes down to it... Yes.
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh?
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that the origin of the who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all, he had...
I understand. But my position does matter. But now,
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiragi clan. Please, do not be compelled by circumstances. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing.
I'll take to...
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over, we will excuse ourselves now.
Oh, wait!
Thank you, Lady Hiragi, but there will be no need. Traveler, let's find some...
Let the show begin. Go, Barbara, go! Hiragi Chisato is on a totally different... Ayato, why did you...
I've said everything I can given the Yashiro Commission's stance. The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But Hiragi Chisato has yet...
Strange?
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible, and if my guess is right, it is someone from within the Kanjo Commission. This person is... Think about this. When someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior. Yes, even had the... But if the... With Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the head of the Hiragi clan in... Actually, we have evidence. His name...
Shinojo?
He should be back by...
Yes, sir.
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission officers away?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
As I expected, they cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. They have to act now while the Hiragi clan is at its... Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kamaji, and the wedding was sure to... But, after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she began to have second thoughts.
But why did they suspect...
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time.
No way! Whew. But Chisato got what you...
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. They will not be inclined to respect Hiragi. Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated. Despite all of this, when she formally married...
Marriage is such a trap.
Easier said than... We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this... At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation... But first things first, tell me where Shinojo is.
Time to begin work?
Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master, no one else.
Really? Then please, excuse me.
Who goes there?
Cascade!
Get them! Soldiers, quick!
I won't forget this.
Be still.
Withdraw. Blast. Let's go. We must report the master right away.
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish anyway. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. Let's free... But... in all the chaos, it...
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh, don't tell...
Let's follow it and see.
Thank you. Thank you. It was terrifying. They said they were gonna throw the cage into the sea with me. Oh, wait! You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding. It's all part of a scheme. Someone's trying to use the
Calm down, Shinojo. It's a...
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility, and so far, everything is unfolding rather as we expect. Those behind this plan are not going to give up easily. Their next move is imminent. We must devise sufficient countermeasures.
Yashiro Commissioner, you're personally going to take action?
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission, and the stability of all Inazuma. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games. As a commission...
That's...
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Find somewhere safe and stay hidden. Traveler, Paimon.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear you showed up here with no explanation and attacked my men. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission, now would you?
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. As a responsible official of Inazuma, I could not... Shinojo may be your retainer, but the law does not grant you the right to abuse him.
Abuse? Nonsense. I was just teaching him a lesson. Out of nowhere, a low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi and start spouting out the most absurd and insulting nonsense one... I dare say, the poor lady was terrified.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his actions? Because otherwise...
Two people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this... Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the daughter of the Hiragi clan. We are, and always will be, her loyalty and duty, even if we put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity.
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. There's not been a dull moment since I took up my post in the Yashiro Commission. Every day For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. So long, in fact, that you can tie two... I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what people do with these unusual avians.
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever, and certainly doesn't make a suitable pet. If you catch... The reason they give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say, but don't be deceived as it chirps away, lest the song it sings lead you.
I say, Yashiro Commissioner, are you here simply to mock the
Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals, upright and forthright, conscientious and loyal. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering, all as part of a plan to remove Lady Hiragi from her position in the...
Yashiro Commissioner, please don't make accusations without any evidence.
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can confirm you were quick to try and make him disappear as soon as he said something that you did not like. Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by... You studied hard and took a government position, only to make it to where you are now just to play these petty power games behind the... In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around... I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura. I just feel sorry.
Is that right? Then tell me, if you're so bright. What exactly do you think you can do to me? This is at most... You are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. If you seek to involve yourself in other clans' affairs, might I be so bold then, as to question... I think you are simply opposed to an alliance between the Kanjo Commission and Tenryo Commission. Because the new balance of power in the Tri-Commission... So you come here with an elaborate excuse to try and break up this...
So, that's how you view it. Well, I have to admit, you clearly are far more talented than I at monitoring...
Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is going to happen, and nothing is going to... The notices have already been sent out. All of Inazuma City knows about it now. Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato, once the notices go out, that's it. The wedding is a sure thing, even if it hasn't happened.
I see.
So suddenly...
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most. But it's...
Kamisato Ayato!
You've made your move. Now, I suppose it's time I made mine.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission together? Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes marginalized as a... Goodness me. Well, I've learned a great deal from talking to you. That will be all for now. If you would
Hey! What was all...
They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, they ended up coming out from the shadows and revealing themselves. Let's see how things are in Inazuma City. Then, I'll take you through.
Look at this. The daughter of the...
Sounds like an all-around perfect match.
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems...
Good luck to them, I say.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at... But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden. I wasn't...
Yeah, about that.
I see. So someone's trying to take it...
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But we must take Lady Hiragi's situation.
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. And I've promised...
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, she should not need your protection. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help to get through the hard times ahead, which perhaps suggests that... I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, and I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent, gentle, for the sake of marrying you. This wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you for the rest of her life. Are you really okay with that?
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make... That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be manipulated by other people. Yashiro Commissioner, you're right. It was naive and selfish of me to take things this far, but it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but it needs a villain. Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. But it is not without its risks. Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. On the contrary, it's a terrible idea that will marginalize the context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiragi clan. And the key to their success is coming up against no resistance to the marriage from the Tenryou. But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt decree, the The Tenryou Commission has been planning to make a move against the weakened Kanjo Commission. The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou Commission is and so, your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission, to marry her and bring her out of the Kanjo Commission as soon as possible. Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the Tenryou Commission, you no longer have
I see. This is an ingenious
Exactly. Our purpose is to change Lady Hiragi's position from an unnecessary burden to an indispensable By doing so, we can even strengthen her position in the Kanjo Commission. Once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes really looks, then we simply leave them to clear.
Got it.
So the network of...
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention of our... Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, will now be fearing the worst. No doubt he'll be on the lookout for the first sign of a... In that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma City. Sir Kujo, there are certain things that I need you to... It's almost time. My ninja has located one of the informants. That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful not to get...
Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago.
That person is one of... Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryou Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him.
Wow! It's like the whole
Excuse me, has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through.
Please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji, Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time, and
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi, not just us either. You'll see more Tenryou Commission members as you... Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard, and wants to treat...
I understand. Sorry to... Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave Rito. Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But we're in no state to defend against a Tenryou Commission attack. I must tell Master right away.
He ran off again!
That should do it. Now...
I did really really gonna...
If you're curious I have some other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time on this. In any case, we've made our move. It's only a matter... Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted? Paimon kid...
How much longer does your
I have no idea. Master's been very... I understand that he's anxious.
Yeah, good advice. With him, you just know that whatever he's doing, if Lady Hiragi is really taking...
Hello. How may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady... Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict... Since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay in Rito until Lady Hiragi is ready to come with us. We apologize. It was not our intention to stay. We promise our presence... If this stalemate...
We're way behind schedule.
These people from the...
I guess they're here...
I heard that the to be honest, I'd be hesitant...
Shh, stay quiet.
Oh, right.
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about what she thinks? Let's go and see.
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything.
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
After the Tenryou Commission arrived, they suddenly became alarmed. They keep having secretive discussions. I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. I'm sorry. Maybe there's no... I used to tell I didn't feel I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. This is supposed to... I can happily accept, but...
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You scared me for a second. I thought you'd gone missing. You... Wait, you're the ones who are with the Yashiro What do you think you're doing here? Are you trying to convince Lady Hiragi to leave?
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit me.
Friends? Are you sure? Just Lady Hiragi, you are extremely Who's to say?
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say it!
Don't be rude. Listen to me. The present state of this is not a...
Understood, my lady.
Good job, Chisato. You handled that well.
I was so nervous. Yes.
We had a serious discussion, in all honesty. I'm so sorry. Would you... I suppose you're the only person who will head off to the Kamisato Lady Hiragi. By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner? Please put in some good words for me.
Kamisato Ayato.
Yashiro, Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. The Tenryo Commission has now occupied Rito, refusing to leave until we hand Lady Hiragi over to them. I realize I have greatly offended you with my atrocious actions. And I realize also that this must sound like the very height of absurd—
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. I fear this leaves no time for— So, please, if you would be so kind, get—
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left to offer by this point. I'm terribly sorry. Everyone— Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us. So, would it be at all possible for you to talk to Sir Ku—
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to withdraw the notices now and eat our words. What do you— To lose face for the Tri-Commission is to bring shame to Her Excellency. Are you and your associates ready to face the thunderous wrath of the—
We'll take full responsibility. We'll publish a new notice and hold a conference to explain the situation. We will make sure that the public knows. We'll do everything we can to minimize the impact.
Master Matsura, you should have known it would come to this. But the Tri-Commission must always put the interests of Inazuma first, regardless of what Sir Kujo and I may feel at this present moment. If the situation in Rito is left to fester any further, things may get out of control. But Lady Hiragi and the inhabitants of Rito are innocent. If we fail to contain the situation promptly, the rumor mill will wreak havoc on the Tri-Commission's reputation. Try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune can be very pleasant to listen to. And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as—
Yes!
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir Kujo for you. But I can't guarantee that he will change his mind.
I understand.
All right, you ought to return now. I'm sure you have a sizable mess to deal with back in the Kanjo Commission.
Okay, then please excuse me.
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi. I have some—
Oh? Oh. Sir Kamisato, you became a completely different person just—
Unruly servants like him need to be severely reprimanded. As a commissioner, the almighty Shogun trusts me to do her will. But now, I'd like to take off my commissioner hat and share a
Oh, please.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through an extremely My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the Kamisato clan long ago, and restore our reputation. The work, my mother— This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Yashiro Commission. Behind the scenes, everyone thought that It may sound preposterous now, but I assure you that is the truth of what the Yashiro Commission has been through. Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. While I desperately looked around for powerful supporters, I endured smear campaigns and attempts to I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes, and I also had a young sister to take care. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. No one can ever be allowed. Fortunately,
I think I now— Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me, in a way that no one else did. I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of uncertainty over getting married.
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to face the prospect of marriage so confidently is because he's prepared.
That's it. The situation I'm facing now is the same one he faced back then. When his clan was in crisis, he bravely drew his blade and challenged the Almighty. It is time for me to make a step.
Well said. I'm sure once you have grown and gained confidence, your father will be able to let go and allow you to decide how you want to. It might not sound exciting, But this kind of personal growth is a necessary step in the pursuit.
And I'm sure I can get there. I will use this as an opportunity to take over the responsibilities of the Hiragi clan. I'll think about marriage again. This puts less pressure on Kamaji, and means I can support and protect myself without having to worry about becoming a burden.
My best wishes to both of you were and remain heartfelt. When the time comes for the...
Thank you, Sir Kamisato. I am grateful for every... Now, if you'll excuse me,
Take care, Lady Hiragi. I'm confident that on your return, you will find your...
Yes. In fact, my...
She really has the air of a leader now. Heads up!
In fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver in the game. Our rival this time was easy to deal with. He was smart, but short.
Even so. Anyway,
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. Well, perhaps for Master Matsura, power is his life's pursuit. A stable nation is the prerequisite, but all I have tried to do is make sure the three parties to the Tri-Commission serve to restrain each other. Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi is now. I think dealing with the Hiragi clan... If you choose to give up your stance on something once, I didn't want to see her suffer because she... Now...
Okay then. Guess we'll have to wait and see.
All right.
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Everything was perfect. Well, except for one minor detail. I somehow ended up with a glass of very peculiar tasting milk.
Didn't you like it? I distinctly remember you saying you are quite partial to exotic flavor.
Oh!
The Traveler had one of those as well.
I'm sure she's made a great impression.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would have been more guarded against me had she and her companion not been present. It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again, my lord. Placing the focus on other people while discreetly performing your job to...
Naturally. Ah, yes. Now that we're both free, let's finish off that game of chess we started a few days ago.
Find shelter from the rain.